And this is where we could develop Ruin Branch.
It's impossible. You are the prince of the Pharastia Kingdom. I appreciate you coming this far just to mock me, Sadira.
You don't take teasing very well, do you, Bastion? Besides, I'm here for a very important reason.
You're here because you heard word of the old Gunner.
That's right, I'm here to find out what Bastion is in town to do with it. And if his answer is the wrong one, I will do whatever I must to prevent him from awakening it.
What? You of all people should understand exactly why His Highness required Ultra Gunner. His Highness can end the war which has the face-stated border formation and unite the continent. Hold on, Galfas, I believe it would be best to hear what Bastion wishes to do. I apologize, Your Highness, I become excited very easily. It's alright, Galfas.
Answer me.
Answer the question, Bastion. What are your intentions?
Okay, this is... I intend to end the war. I will conquer the continent. This will back to the kingdom root, and this will grow through to the... the ruined branch. Okay, it's going to lead you to a new whole story. So yeah, ruined branch, here we go.
I will conquer the continent.
Are you serious, Bastion?
You need to say the same thing again.
I will conquer the continent. It is as God foresee, with the power of the Ultra Gunner, I will unite the nation of the continent.
Bastion!
Don't you understand? When the continent is under my control, the wars will finally end.
Do you intend to rule the nation of the continent with a politic of fear and a threat of violence? You'll be nothing but a dictator and a tyrant.
I demand that you do not speak with such truthness, His Highness.
You probably think that would never happen to you, Bastion, but it will. You will become addicted to the power you wield, you will become jaded and corrupted and evil.
That won't happen to me, Sadira. I will never dishonor myself or my father with such behavior.
All your words mean nothing if your actions belie them.
It's not fair for you to compare me with anyone else. I am unique in this world, Sadira, just as you are.
I want to believe you, Bastion, but you must understand why I cannot place my faith in you.
Yes, I understand, because you are too bitter to have faith in anything.
How do you dare to make such an assumption, Bastion?
You made an assumption about me first, Sadira.
Princess, perhaps we should leave until you have calmed down?
Calm down, Bastion. I see no need to lose your temper at the girl.
Go ahead, Bastion. Try to follow through on your plans. I guarantee that you will fail.
And I guarantee I will succeed, simply to spite you.
That's the part, Franco.
Yes, Princess. Take care, Prince Bastion. Never mind her, Your Highness. It merely sounds that the evil empire is about to kneel before you.
I will show her that I can achieve power without corruption. Never seen Bastion this assault before.
So ruins branch, here we go.
Now that you have acquired Gracia, Your Highness, our next task is to locate Ultra Gunner.
I'm so surprised that the vision I received from Gracia failed to show where Ultra Gunner is hidden. Perhaps we should return to the castle to see if our spies have any news to report. Marcus Dion, I'm in your debt.
Nonsense, Prince Bastion. I'm only helping fulfill the promise that my family made many years ago.
Marcus Dion, would it be alright if we spoke without our titles? I had such formality. Unless, of course, you feel the need to,
Oh, not at all, Bastion. On the contrary, I am often suspect of those who boast of their bloodlines.
Sinus should be proud of his bloodline instead of constantly trying to ignore it. So, Marcus Leon, you like me to escort Bastian on his search for the Ultra Gunner? Not a problem, sir.
I'm glad to hear that, Andrew. Take care that you don't cause trouble for Bastion with your antics.
I don't know what you mean, Dion. It's not my fault that people are so easily offended this day.
I can tell you consider Bastion a good man, Andrew. Protect his life as you do mine. Or your own.
Once again, sir, not a problem at all. Before I depart, a quick question. Do I, get paid anything extra now that I'm guarding the prince?
I am of the opinion that you should leave before I decide not to pay you anything at all, Andrew.
Good answer, sir. I have only one request of you, Ninja. Stay out of my way. Like the knob, Golfos. Just because I get older girl doesn't mean we can't be friends. Does it? Besides, I doubt you hear any of the chick in the group complaining about me hanging around.
Oh really? Then maybe I need to complain a little louder. I'm certain Emilia will agree. I'm sorry, Reina, but I'm not very good at raising my voice.
This is going to be a long and lonely trip.
It was a pleasure to have met you, Bastian. I'm glad it was you who claimed Gracia. I'm confident that you will discover Ultra Gunner.
Take care, Dion, and thank you for everything. Let's move.
Welcome back, Zera. Did you learn anything from Dion?
We learned that Bastian is the only one who can pilot Ultra Gunner. I will learn that Gamlan was leaving for Duke Radcott.
So, your suspicion about the reason for Gamlan's strange behavior were confirmed. I'm sorry. I know there was a time when you considered him a friend. The blow that he betrayed us to the Empire must not have been pleasant. At least we now understand how Arba Castle fell so easily to the Imperial Army.
Take responsibility for not noticing Gamlan behavior, Your Highness. I should have paid more attention. I take solace in the fact that he met a pathetic and dishonorable feat.
This is nothing comforting about that, Golfos. Whether it befalls an enemy or a friend, it is a tragedy. Is there any news where the Ultra Gunner may be found?
Nothing at all, Zera. Although our spies continue to scour the continents for clues.
I'm afraid our options are finding out, Bastian. Have you any ideas? Actually, I do. Have any of you seen a temple with an emblem of the sun decorating its entrance? No, what do you ask? Do you think the Ultra Gunner could be hidden there? I saw the temple in the vision I had when I first grabbed Gracia, and I almost forgotten about it. But our talk of where Ultra Gunner could be stored seems to have refreshed my memory.
I do not know of any temple adorned with the emblem of which you speak, Your Highness. I apologize.
I never heard of a religion on the continent that worshipped the sun, but it wouldn't surprise me. I know exactly what you're talking about, Bastian, because I've seen that temple with my own eyes. Have you now? Do tell, Reina. It's not any religion you've heard of, just a small, well-tamed sect of sun worshipper. I saw their temple a few years ago when I took time off from the Avalon Corps and toured the continent. You had quite an adventurous life, haven't you, Reina? I'm jealous.
You voluntarily left the armed force to be a terrorist? I am baffled by your decision, miss.
In any case, I remember the temple very well because I was too afraid to go inside.
Well, considering that this is the only lead we have, let's check it out. Where's this place, Reina?
Unfortunately, it is an area that's currently controlled by the Empire, but not far from across the border.
We don't have any choice, Reina. To the temple we go.
Are you sure, Bastian? What if we provoke the Empire?
If we find the Ultra Gunner, we'll be able to handle anything they throw at us. Now let's go. This is definitely the temple I saw in the vision. Ultra Gunner is inside here. I know it. Father, I made it.
At last, your highness, at last you can restore the kingdom to glory and destroy the empire forever.
And I can honor the life of Oligard.
Listen up, people. The Imperial army just arrived, and they don't look very happy. Downright pissed, in fact.
It's on us already? They must have spies all along the border.
As always, the Empire's sense of timing is exquisitely awful.
Get it, Temple Bastion. We'll keep you covered while you find the Ultra Gunner and get it working. But what if Ultra Gunner isn't inside? And what if you are outnumbered by the Imperials? Hurry up and go, Bastion. This is not the time to be expressing feeling of doubt. This is the time for action. Besides, I wasn't planning on dying in your defense today. Devlin.
While it might be hard to believe, your highness, I agree with Devlin. Act swiftly and decisively.
Come on, Bastion. I've always wanted to see what Ultra Gunners look like. This is the moment all got prepared for you, Bastion. Don't let him down.
Alright, I'll hurry inside. Take care and fight with honor. I'll join you as best I can. We better hurry too, or our attacks will be smashed before we even get inside them. Let's just see.
Let's do some interview. Okay, we're not going to say. Remember, moral's not matter here. I had so much fun on my tour of the continent. I was a very well woman those days, Bastion. Delphin going to say, did you hear Duke there speaking of his difficult childhood, Bastion? I was moved by his courage. Barwell going to say, hey Bastion, I bet that he'd snack in that temple along with Ultra Gunner. Bring me a few, okay? Zara going to say, be careful in that temple, Bastion. Although it can be more dangerous than Reina's cooking. Alpha's going to say, His Majesty the King was a fine man. It is unfortunate that you were never able to meet him, your highness. Andrew going to say, Bastion, if you only believe one thing I ever say, let it be these three words, Chick Dick Sideburn. Let's do the briefing.
The Imperial Army has us completely surrounded. Not good.
Cannot if this under one soldier or 1,000 to attack, we will defeat them all. We will give His Highness all the time he needs to resurrect the power of the Ultra Gunner.
Let's do the mission. This is a very funny one.
I don't see the Alba. Prince Bastion must have entered the temple to find Ultra Gunner. Good. I got a cow whiff of your false Branch-Faulkner. I suppose your presence was to be expected. However, I must admit you seem to have a staggering array of cliché witticism at your command. I also have quite a formidable force at my side to halt your advance if that escaped your attention. I would suggest in vain I'm certain that your retreat at once. Action of any other nature shall be deadly for you.
Yes, we shall never let you gain possession of His Highness or of the Ultra Gunner.
My, how your words do cut the quick. I'm ashamed to admit that your little speech have heightened my anticipation of slaying you all. Well, you see, I shall have the Ultra Gunner. Your stand here is about a trailing bomb in my path. You must hold this bridge. It's all that hold Faulkner from taking the temple. We understand, Zara.
We hold the bridge, Zara. We'll keep those maggots at bay for as long as Bastion needs.
This is our moment of truth. This is when the strains of our heart will be revealed. Fight strong.
Attack!
Okay. We need just to hold on. Would it work? Okay, I think it's going to work. Protect him from, yeah. Why is there not moving, man? Void! Yes. Damn it! We're lost. Turn is Zara, Andrew. Damn it, why I do slash? Oh, he's confused at least. Rena could kill it later. Counter? Would it work? Of course it's not gonna work.
I'm sorry, I took so long. How are we holding up?
Bastion and Ultra Gunner?
Your Highness, you look magnificent.
This is a sweet looking attack.
Bastion, I can't lie, in that attack you look almost as cool as me.
It's about time you decide to show up to the party, Bastion. Ultra Gunner, the attack of legend. I can hardly believe my eyes. I can sense great power within this attack, but I didn't really know how to use it yet. At last, my search is ended. The most powerful attack in the history of the continent stands before me. Ultra Gunner will be mine. The world will be mine. Faulkner. It's been so long since we first met, Prince Bastion. I'm sorry I haven't kept in touch. I must thank you and your friend for all your hard work. What are you talking about? Well, you found Ultra Gunner for me, didn't you? And now you're going to give it to me. You're insane, Faulkner. I wouldn't give you a bucket of my spit if you were on fire. Such a call for insult, Bastian. But I assure you that I have an even better retort. Bring her out.
Forgive me, Bastian.
Yeah? Have you more harsh word for me, Bastian? Or are you going to be kind? I would much prefer the latter.
No, Bastian, don't give Ultra Gunner to him. You know the terror that he would cause with it. Don't worry about me, Bastian. It was my fault for being captured. You must fight Faulkner.
I say we have a marcher in our midst. How enduring. Well, Bastian, will you give me the Ultra Gunner? Damn you, Faulkner. Is the Filcher King having a difficult time reaching a decision? Perhaps I can assist. I shall generously give you to the count of 5 to answer me. And if I do receive the answer I want, Bastian, I shall use my sword to neatly cleave your friend in two. I shouldn't bother to describe what I might do to her if you choose to attack me. What? 1. Alright, Faulkner, if you want this damn attack, you can have it. Oh, life is cruel at times, it is not my own prince. But I'm encouraged that you come to your sense. The boy gave me in so quickly. Oligard would be same at Bastian lack of resolve. But I'm thrilled.
No, don't be stupid, Bastian.
Would you be so kind to exit the Ultra Gunner immediately, Bastian? As you wish. I shall bring Ultra Gunner with me to the Imperial capital, so that Matter can analyze every inch of it. And I am confident he will find a way to utilize his enormous power. All soldier, retreat immediately. What shall I do with the girl, General Faulkner? That's our little minnow back to the sea, of course. She is of no use to me any longer.
Peralton, Ultra Gunner. Unbelievable. The real attack was stolen by Faulkner. It shall have a drastic impact on the future of the war, as well as the continent itself. Shall we pursue Faulkner? It is not our duty, Melior. Besides, Faulkner lacks the ability to activate the Ultra Gunner. Let us return to Hibernia. I have many issues to consider. Yeah, there's no... yes.